What is up, guys? This is my first time making a video. I do want to show the new Fucare that I've purchased. This is a 750 watt motor, dual battery, front suspension, and this does not come with it. I just kind of purchased it myself. Just for now, I like to dash, so I wanted to test try how dashing would go, but not getting any orders right now. Maybe I'll do another video later getting dash orders. But I did want to show you guys a nice little trail we'll go into. We're right now into El Paso, Texas. This is home. I live west of town, and right here we're kind of in the middle of west and downtown, which is why you can see the buildings out there. But I wanted to show you guys this bike and the view. So here's the display it comes with. I've done about 87 miles so far on it. I got it about 4 days ago. So it's got 5 settings, and that's where I've been going as the 5th one, which is basically requires little to no pedal assist. So I don't have a GoPro. I think that's an investment I definitely want to do in the future. Alrighty. So here we're gonna go, nice and easy. Take you up this cool little trail. This street is called Rim Road, and it's probably one of my favorite trails because you get such a beautiful view. So let's go on to it. I hope you guys can hear me with the wind. Right here to our right, that's going to be El Paso High School. It is the oldest high school in El Paso here. You guys can actually find videos on YouTube. Apparently a lot of tragedies have happened there. But this is a cool little trail I like going to. Now we're hitting a little bit of an uphill. I'm not really even pushing the throttle right now. I'm just going about 18 miles an hour, and I'm going uphill, so it's a pretty comfortable ride. The fastest, believe it or not, that I've gotten on this e-bike is probably about 38 miles an hour, and I will prove that to you guys later. So we're going to stop here at this little nice park area. Fun fact, my brother actually got married here, which was pretty cool. Cool little outdoor. Alright, so sketchy, guys. I'm barely learning how to ride and throttle with one hand. I really need to invest in a GoPro, but your boy's broke for the next month or so. It's all good though. We're gonna have a little bit of fun on this e-bike. Good adventures. We'll make do with what we have. Right now we only have an iPhone and one hand free, so let's see how it goes. Alright, this bike's kind of heavy. I think this bike weighs approximately 80 pounds without the dual batteries. It weighs 80 pounds without the dual batteries. With the dual batteries, it weighs 100 pounds. Right now I'm roughly getting about maybe 20 miles in each battery, so I'll do 20 miles on the front battery. That goes out, then I'll turn this one back on. It's pretty cool. This area where I'm at, over there in this area, you're heading towards the west side, and this street is the street we came up on. So if you continue to go, there's the mountain over here. If you continue to go all the way to where that E is at, and then keep going on this little road right here, it actually takes you to the northeast side of town, which is pretty cool and convenient. Makes being on an e-bike and having a main form of transportation on the e-bike a lot easier, especially if you're heading to the Northeast. I'm in the Northeast a lot. My grandparents live out there. But this is downtown from this view on Rim Road. It's a beautiful view. I mean, those mountains out there, that's Juarez. So somewhere over there down the middle, it splits from the U.S. to Mexico. It's pretty cool. I will hit up a area where you can actually be right in the middle of the split, or see this where it splits, and you can see the difference between the U.S. Houses and buildings and the Mexico side of it. So it's pretty cool. You got your young bucks down there practicing, but just really taking this view. See right over there, there's that X. That's the Amor por Juarez building. But a lot of people think El Paso is really small, like if you live in the middle of nowhere country, but it's really not. It's expanded. I mean, you guys can't even see because of that smog or fog or whatever, but it goes way past that over there. But beautiful view. Love this bike so far. So I highly recommend it as a starter bike. I was contemplating getting the Aerial Grizzly. However, it was out of my budget right now, so I decided to go for the Fucare. And the Fucare has been phenomenal. I absolutely love this bike. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend for a starter bike. Hopefully in the near future I can get a Grizzly aerial rider. Sorry. I really enjoyed watching a lot of those videos from the Grizzly Air Rider. But anyway, what we can do. So anyway, what we can do next is we can hit up. What we can do next is we can hit up the Scenic Drive, which is the same road, but it takes you when I mentioned earlier, if you're going towards the northeast that way. There's a little flag up there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but that's Scenic Drive. It has an even larger display of the city. We can try to head up that way. I'll see if I am able to ride myself all the way up there without any problems with one hand. So just let me hop on here and give me a sec. Alright, so it's a Saturday morning. There shouldn't be much traffic as during the week. I know, guys, it's sketchy. I'm not the best rider right now. Literally, I've had it for like 3 days. So cut me some slack. I'm still trying to improve on my riding with one hand. I mean, obviously, if you're on a regular bike, not an e-bike, riding with one hand is so much easier. But I'm still trying to get accustomed. This is my very first e-bike I've ever purchased. So far, I'm really happy with it. So let's see if we can make it all the way up there without any issues. These are some of the most beautiful houses I've ever seen in El Paso, and they have such a beautiful view. I love it. I always say, if I ever win the lottery, I'm gonna buy one of these houses, or I'm gonna have one made around here. Just gorgeous. Look at this one. Gorgeous. Such a beautiful view too. You get a nice little trail. So right now we're hitting about 22 miles an hour, and that's going uphill, so pretty impressive. I know I'm gonna be a little bit shaky, but like I said, gotta make do with what we have, and all I have right now is oi. Ooh, it's kind of bumpy. All I have right now is a spare hand and my iPhone. And don't worry, this is bike access too. Literally, the fastest you should be going around here is 25 to 30 miles an hour. You shouldn't even be going that fast to begin with. Although, I will say, when I was in high school, we used to come through here, Scenic Drive, where we're about to go. And I had a crazy friend that nearly felt like she was going to unalive me instantly. Decided she was going to go 60, 70 miles downhill. That wasn't fun at all. I literally saw my life flashing before me. But I would use this side, guys, like where I guess you could say it's the bike lane, but I ain't gonna use that. It's too bumpy. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good on my butt. Speaking about butt, this seat is actually not that bad. Alright, let me scoot over a little bit, see if I can let this car pass. But see how bumpy this shit is. I mean, although this e-bike is meant for off-roading. As a matter of fact, touching base on that, the Fucare I'm on recently upgraded their tires. Now they have all-terrain tires, which is pretty neat. You can basically run over everything. There was like broken pottery in the middle of the road the first day I rode this, or maybe the second day. Anyway, there was pottery in the middle of the road, and I ran over it, and the next morning I woke up with a flat tire. My back tire, I can't even talk. My back tire, it was just completely flat. I'm like, what the hell? Did I ruin it with the pottery? But that could have been me. I mean, I wasn't expecting that to be in the middle of the road. This car's trying to pass, but you know, see, 20 miles an hour. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this guy's trying to pass me. Like I said, guys, it's sketchy. I'm trying to do the best I can. I hope you guys can see where I'm going. I'm paying attention to the road, so I'm really not seeing the display on what my camera is capturing. But we're going about 19 miles an hour right now. And I'm not even doing any pedal assist. I'm just throttle only. And I'm not even pushing it all the way down either. I'm too scared. I haven't gotten the hang of the one arm thing, which is not going to be common. It's just going to be until I can start getting a GoPro and, you know, hands-free kind of deal. But this is such a fun little trail. I love going up this trail. And you'll see all kinds of people here, you know, scooters, skateboards, people running, people on their bike. A lot of those road bikes up here, man, I don't know how y'all do it. That is exhausting for me just to watch. Granted, I used to ride bikes all the time, but the reason I got an e-bike is because I got COVID and I could no longer perform physically the way I wanted to. It really screwed me a lot, cardiac and neurological wise, to the point where I had to medically retire from my previous career, starting all over again. Going back to school. So this just gives me such a great sense of freedom to have, because not only can I continue to enjoy my e-bike, but I don't have to exhaust myself, you know what I mean? So guys, we made it. We made it to the top of Scenic Drive. Now, this is the view I'm talking about, guys. Look at this. of the central northeast part of town. You can even see the base. We got a military base. It's one of the bigger bases in the country. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not the biggest, but it's pretty big. But look at just this phenomenal view. And I don't know, I'm gonna try to zoom in. But right there, that road, that's the 375, and that separates Juarez from the U.S. So it's really fun to see the separation. But it's a little bit of a muggy, foggy, dusty kind of day. But we were somewhere over there. Now we're up here. See how it's a little bit further, the downtown buildings, but we get a better view. You can actually walk down here on these steps and go over there, and then they have one of these little whatever they're called. I can't even think right now. COVID brain is what I call it. Binoculars. Sorry guys, you probably have to deal with me trying to come up with words because I have forgotten some words. I can't remember them, or I'm just not as quick as I used to be with remembering things. Part of post-COVID long hauler. But yeah, we got a nice little display of the flags. And then just around the corner, I'm not going to go over there, but just around the corner, there's a giant star. And that's like the monument of El Paso, star on the mountain. Like, you can't see a picture of El Paso from like downtown and not see the star behind it on the mountain. So hopefully one of these days I'll catch it and show you guys. But yeah, this is my first video showing you guys around on my new Fucare. Amazing bike, love it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.